Good morning to you. We're still in Barlick. You saw us on the last video, more up here on Monday the 26th of June. Today is the 6th of July, some 10 days or so later. I haven't really done the maths, maybe 2 weeks later, whatever it is, it's later. When we moored up here in Barlick on Monday the 26th, we were actually facing the other way because we went through Barlick, winded and moored up here. Our plan was to stay here for a few nights, meet up with Alan, which we did from My Narrowboat Venture. Alan and his lovely lady Sally came, and we had a cake and a coffee outside the boat. And then we were going back to the Curly Whirlies, which we did. But we didn't stay as long in Barlick as we thought. We came to Barlick, and Barlick was shut. Nowhere was open in the town. So we just hightailed it, got a shop and hightailed it back to the Curly Whirlies. And then it happened. Yeah, we moored up at the Curly Whirlies with Steve from Moorland Rose, who's moored behind us. And we were going to spend a night or two there, then drop down into Gargrave, and then even carry on to Skipton for a little bit, for a bit of downtime with Steve, for a bit of shopping, and for a bit of respite for the kids. Unfortunately then, just below the bottom lock, in Gargrave, there was a breach. Canal closed, so we were stuck up the Curly Whirlies. We soon ran out of supplies and everything, or getting low on supplies, and we planned on moving. And then, if you'd have seen the vlog about the Chugger Pups, then Little Primrose went into labour, and we had all the drama that came with it. But the pups are doing amazingly. Even Little Brindley has come along in just under a week. They've grown tremendously and really healthy, and Mum is doing fine too. Yeah, so we couldn't go anywhere, so then we had to come back to Barlick. So we're about to leave Barlick. There's a marina up there. We're going to get some fuel, use the services there, and then try and find a little mooring. And then hopefully tomorrow Steve on Moorland Rose is going to come and join us. So yeah, should be good. But well, let's get going. We'll have a chat when we get going. See you again, mate. So what did you think of Barlick?
You asking me?
Yes.
Then I've got to be diplomatic. It was lovely. I really enjoyed Barlick. It was really nice.
And did you enjoy your time in the diplomatic corps?
Yes, it was great.
Yes, Barlick, or Bunaldswick, whatever you want to call it. It was closed. We just came here and it was closed. Said we did meet Alan and Sally, but we ended up getting a sandwich from a local supermarket and sitting on a towpath. There was nowhere to eat. There was 2 cafes open on the day that we were walking round Barlick, and they didn't do food. It appears they were just open to sell their old cake, and they really didn't want to cook any food either. Which is a shame, but it sort of taints your opinion really a little bit. It had a lovely little market square, some lovely architecture here, but as I've said before, it was closed. And I know we had our choice of moorings, but we weren't too far away from this very large Rolls-Royce factory, which does churn out the odd noise. And to be honest with you, it looks like canal side, it's falling apart. But Barlick was handy for the shops. They did have a couple of, this is a supermarket and a very well stocked petrol station, and they're reasonable too, and that's within a 10-minute walk from your boat here. So yeah, it had its good points, it did, and we've been here for quite a while, but it's time to move on now. And to get to the shops, you just go under 154A, and then you'll see the ramp. So you go up that ramp, sorry about the wind noise under the bridge, you go up that ramp to the main road, turn left, and about 500 yards are the 2 shops. So how are the chugger pups doing?
They're fine. Growing.
Yeah, but Nikki and myself are a bit sad, really, to be leaving. We wanted to go back to the Curly Whirlies and Gargrave and Skipton and do all of that again. But unfortunately, this breach, it's unsure when they're going to fix it. A minimal 2-3 weeks, we think. So we really don't want to leave this area, but we have to. It is what it is. But we promised ourselves that we're coming up here again soon, if not even next year, perhaps. It truly is a magical canal with magical places, breathtaking views. You see things that you don't ever imagine to see on a canal. Beautiful hills. Oh, it's just amazing. We met some wonderful people up here and been and visited some wonderful places. No doubt there's a lot more ahead of us, but we're going to miss Yorkshire. We've loved Yorkshire, and Yorkshire's been very kind to us. Like a little toy. That's it, all fueled up. Lower Park Marina. Friendly, really nice folk there, and a reasonably well stocked little chandlery. You can get some chocolates and stuff for the boaty things, fenders, and they had a lovely selection of tillipins. Now, I'd have been tempted, but they're all brass ones and we're all chrome, so unfortunately we didn't bother. But lovely marina and good prices on the fuel too. Well, we're moored up just outside the Anchor Inn, but the pub's been closed for about 9 months apparently, but there's a rumour going round that it's opening up tomorrow. But we're moored up outside the Anchor Inn, not for the pub. We're moored up because there is a 2-day visitor mooring here, and it looks very nice. It might just do it for now, because we're planning on meeting up with Steve tomorrow, and then we're heading to Reedley Marina for a week or so. Nikki's mum and dad are coming to visit, and that'll be a good base for us to be in, and we can have electric and everything, so that'll be nice with the little puppy dogs. I think we're going to stop here for dinner. It's not really a mooring that we fancy. We'd rather be up a little bit in the middle of nowhere, but we don't know if you can moor up ahead, so I think we're stopping for dinner, and then we might have a walk up there, or Nikki and the kids might go and have a walk up there to see if there's any better moorings. So unless we move, this is it for tonight. See you later. That was a lovely mooring for just one night outside the Anchor pub. The pub's been closed for some 9-10 months or so, but it's due to open next Friday. Today is Friday the 7th of July, so in a week's time that'll be open. We are hoping to return there. We met up with a chap that was doing the pub up, and he gave us a tour and some interesting things about the Anchor pub, which a lot of people don't know about, and we're hoping to share it in a future vlog. So well, fingers crossed we can do that, but we're on our way. Not very good solar there for us. All going well now. We've heard of a lovely mooring just the other side of Foulridge Tunnel, so it's a cruise through Foulridge Tunnel, and then looking for a mooring by an owl box. unfortunately I missed it on camera, but there's a little white board back there that tells us that we've just left Yorkshire and now we're into Lancashire.